this series will get quite a bit more fascinating once the city, like virtual Los Angeles, is built, and there's a lot of activity. I think if you saw the first, the intro series, one of the reasons I did that, I showed that scene early, is because I don't want you to like get. It's like becoming a top YouTuber. You don't want to get dejected on the building process. It is a lot of work, right? What you like, a person who has 100,000 subs, that's that's a full-time job at that point. And from what I understand, that's you're getting paid for that, and that's my goal, is to this. I want to in this year I want to get up to 1,000. Maybe the next year I get up to 10,000, and then 100,000 in 3 years. That is the goal, long-term goal, right? And then that's my retirement. Uh, I think that is a good way to make money. And again, I'm older, so it's like, what else am I going to do anyways, right? There shouldn't be. Here, I'm going to do a bit of a rant here. There shouldn't be young people on streaming. It doesn't make sense, because you're able to do the work that older people can't do. Like, I'm not as physically uh, gifted as when I was working on the oil rigs. I did my time, and my body isn't what it used to be, right? Um, so why, like, people who are physically, like, if you're under age 40 and you can physically do a job, like, you don't have afternoon naps randomly because you don't have the endurance to last a day. That's that should be something that I think younger people should do more. There needs to be more diversity. There needs to be, okay, have a representation of younger gamers. Obviously kids. Have some kid influencers, whatever. Have some people in their 20s, 30s, but we're the 40s, 50s, 60s, and even 70s. Like, when I used to play World of Warcraft, there was a guy. Uh, I guess I could say his game name. His name was Ralos. I don't know who that. I don't know his real name. So, but in World of Warcraft, but he was an older guy. And when I was playing World of Warcraft and we were raiding, he was much older than us. Like, I was in my um, late 30s, and I think he was at least 50, maybe even 60. Like, he was an older guy, he's older than me, and now I'd be even older. But we're his streamers, right? Like, he should be a streamer, is what I'm saying. That older people, there needs to be more, like, some role models, right? Where are they? There's very few. It's like you have these, 30-year-old executives who only relate with 30-year-olds, so they think everyone should be a 30-year-old, and that's what they create all jobs for. But that's, you know, get yourself an MBA and learn about the principle that target people that are, um, uh, you know, you want to target people that match a demographic. If you're a white older person, uh, then you're going to relate to white older people. It's just how it works. They'll trust you more. You're a better influencer if the demographics are matched. And that's, again, I'm partly doing this because 50-year-old gamers, I'm like, there aren't many. And if you want to have optimized revenues, you want to, like, you want popularity to grow, whether it's capitalism or socialism. You want influencers regardless. This is a key thing. And I think Twitch, YouTube, Imagine Kick, and all the other platforms that, maybe X. I might even try X gaming. Who knows? We'll see. I'm gonna get on Twitter. That's one of the things I'm gonna do a little bit more. Is I'm gonna really, uh, I'm gonna comment a lot and see if I can get noticed, get some fans, and then, sticky a link to this channel. But yeah, the demographics. I think it's not evenly distributed. It's not centrally planned enough. And I'm taking initiative here. I'm sure there are some other older people in my market, but there's just not enough. And as I as I go from 50 to 60, a lot of people I know are going to start retiring, and they might get into games, and maybe they'll watch my videos, right? And this is a game that I'm pretty sure older people like. This is not, you know, I'm not saying younger people wouldn't like it, but this is a more of a thinking game. It's not a muscle memory twitch reflex kind of game. So I think that that's something that needs to be thought of more. That the more give a few more impressions and target the right people. Target older gamers. It's not I have some friends that and this is shocking because this lets me know that the YouTube algorithm isn't perfect because I have some friends who might be interested in this specific game, who are in my age brackets that, and I don't want them to sign up. I don't tell them to view my channel. The secret project I have here is I wanted them to get an impression and find out about me through the algorithm. This way I know the algorithm's working, but they haven't found it yet. And I think they'd like to play this game. If they play Satisfactory, Captain of Industry, um, uh, some other games, maybe Factorio. I don't know if they play many C builder games, but they're familiar with them. I think they have. But they would definitely be interested in this game. I'm sure they've seen some game streamers, but um, the people I know aren't getting the impressions. Like I could eventually just say, hey, why don't you view my channel? But that's oh my god, look at this, 83%. Oh, I don't know about this. I'm gonna flag it, allow for repair, because I want it to get repaired while it's working. But yeah, I think that the algorithm needs to consider the aging gamer. It's gonna this is the future. Okay, you're not is Twitch gonna fold once everyone gets too old? A game's gonna become out of style? No, this is just the beginning.